When you peruse the world of manifesting enthusiasts on social media, it's not uncommon to come across someone asking, "What must I do to manifest?" Although it may be tempting to offer a few neat tricks and resources to help them manifest their dreams, there is only one critical factor that is truly necessary, and that is the belief that it has already been accomplished. Once you can confidently believe that your desire is already yours, it is indeed yours, it is finished. Conversely, no matter how many techniques you employ, if you keep assuming that your desire is not yours, your assumptions will triumph. Therefore, be mindful of your assumptions, for they have the power to create your reality. In today's video, we are going to discuss in detail why it is important to be mindful of your assumptions and take control of your thoughts, because they shape your reality and determine your fate. So let's jump right into it. Here's what Neville Goddard says: all transformation begins with an intense burning desire to be transformed. The first step in the renewing of the mind is desire. You must want to be different and intend to be different before you can begin to change yourself. Then you must make your future dream a present fact. You do this by assuming the feeling of having your wish fulfilled. By desiring to be other than what you are, you can create an ideal of the person you want to be and assume that you are already that person. If this assumption is persisted until it becomes your dominant feeling, the attainment of your ideal is inevitable. The law of assumption is a powerful spiritual law that governs the creation and existence of everything in our world. It is a fundamental principle that many people are unaware of, but it is a fact nonetheless. Everything that exists in your life right now is a result of your assumptions. This includes your relationships, your career, your health, and even your personality and behavior. What makes the law of assumption so powerful is that it can be used to change anything in your life. Most people believe that certain things are fixed and cannot be changed, such as their age or their health. However, these beliefs are simply assumptions that can be changed. By changing your assumptions about these things, you can transform your reality and create a life that is more in line with your desires. For example, many people struggle with weight loss. They go on diets and exercise regularly, but still can't seem to lose the weight they want to. This is because they are operating under the assumption that losing weight is difficult and requires a lot of effort. However, if they were to change their assumption to one of ease and simplicity, they would be amazed at how easily the weight fell off. The same principle applies to every aspect of our lives. Our assumptions shape our reality, whether we are aware of it or not. This is why it is so important to become conscious of our assumptions and to actively choose the ones that serve us best. By using the law of assumption consciously, we can create the life of our dreams. We can manifest our desires, attract abundance, and create a reality that is aligned with our highest potential. This requires us to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace a new way of thinking. We must be willing to release our attachment to the old ways of being and embrace a new vision for our lives. One of the most powerful ways to use the law of assumption is through visualization. By visualizing the reality we want to create, we are sending a powerful message to the universe that this is what we desire. We are also programming our subconscious minds to believe that this reality is possible and achievable. To harness the power of the law of assumption, it is important to pay attention to our thoughts and beliefs. We must become aware of the assumptions that are holding us back and replace them with new, empowering ones. This requires discipline and practice, but the rewards are well worth it. According to Neville Goddard, our assumptions create our reality, and our thoughts harden into facts. So it is crucial to have positive assumptions and avoid having negative thoughts. If you are struggling to manifest your desires, it is only because you have negative assumptions. Neville Goddard greatly emphasized that our current reality is a result of our current thoughts and assumptions. Here is Neville Goddard's quote: "Dare to believe in the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part relative to its fulfillment." It is very important to become aware of your assumptions. Take a look at the things that you believe to be true about yourself, others, and the world around you. Are these assumptions helping you or holding you back? Are they aligned with your desires, or are they in conflict with them? Once you have identified your assumptions, you can begin to work on changing them. The key to changing your assumptions is to focus on the feeling of having or being what you desire. As Neville said, "Feeling is the secret." When you can feel the reality of your desire in the present moment, you are aligning yourself with it and making it more likely to manifest in your 3D world. This is why visualization and affirmations can be such powerful tools for manifestation. Visualization, as we know, involves creating a mental image of your desire as if it is already a reality. See yourself in your ideal body, with your ideal partner, or in your dream job. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that come with having or being what you desire. The more vivid and detailed you can make your visualization, the more powerful it will be. Affirmations involve repeating positive statements about your desire as if they are already true. For example, I am healthy and fit, I am in a loving and fulfilling relationship, or I am successful and abundant. Again, the key is to focus on the feeling of having or being what you desire as you repeat these affirmations. In addition to visualization and affirmations, there are many other techniques you can use to align your assumptions with your desires. These include gratitude, scripting, meditation, and energy work, to name just a few. The important thing is to find the techniques that work best for you and to use them consistently. Remember, the law of assumption is always at work, whether you are aware of it or not. Your assumptions are shaping your reality right now. If you want to manifest your desires, you need to become conscious of your assumptions and align them with your desires. With practice and persistence, you can become a conscious manifest and create the life of your dreams. Neville Goddard said, "Your assumption, to be effective, cannot be a single isolated act. It must be a maintained attitude of the wish fulfilled." If you have a deep understanding of yourself, you will know that you are not your thoughts. Instead, you have thoughts that can be observed and analyzed. By cultivating the habit of observing your thoughts instead of being consumed by them, you will gain clarity about what your thoughts are and what they truly represent. One example that illustrates this point is the common desire to manifest a specific person in your life. Regardless of the manifestation techniques you use, they are all designed to help you assume that you are already in a fulfilling relationship with that person. This assumption should be the foundation of your thoughts and feelings. Even if your desired partner has not yet entered your life, your thoughts and emotions should reflect the conviction that your desire is already fulfilled. This is what is referred to as an assumption. However, if you find yourself anxiously waiting for a call or text, becoming nervous or distressed because your partner has not reached out to you in a few days, or craving their attention, all of these emotions and reactions stem from your thoughts. By observing these thoughts, you can identify how they are not aligned with your true assumption. Despite using techniques such as satis or affirmations, your thoughts reveal that your assumptions are not in sync with your desires. If it were, your thoughts would reflect a sense of calm and conviction that your desire is already fulfilled. Therefore, it is crucial to be mindful of your thoughts and honest with yourself. Your thoughts are a reflection of your true assumptions, and they reveal whether your innermost beliefs align with your conscious desires. By regularly observing and analyzing your thoughts, you can identify any misalignments between your thoughts and desires and make the necessary adjustments to achieve your desired outcomes. Many people blame their circumstances or other people, but they don't know that their assumptions are the cause of everything. In Neville Goddard's teachings, assumptions are more important than circumstances because they create them. Here's what Neville says: "Disregard appearances, conditions, and, in fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. Rest in the assumption that you are already what you want to be, for in that determined assumption you and your infinite being are merged in creative unity. And with your infinite being all things are possible." As you delve deeper into the world of manifestation, you will undoubtedly come across the statement, "Circumstances don't matter." At first glance, this statement may seem counterintuitive, but the truth is that circumstances truly do not matter in the grand scheme of things. The reason why circumstances don't matter is because they are simply a reflection of our past thoughts and beliefs. When we think a thought or hold a belief, it sends out a vibration into the universe. The universe then responds by bringing us circumstances that match that vibration. The problem is that there is a lag time between the time we think a thought and the time it manifests in our reality. So the circumstances we are currently experiencing in our 3D world are a result of our past thoughts and beliefs. This is where the power of manifestation comes in. When we focus our thoughts and beliefs on what we want, we send out a vibration that matches that desire. The universe responds by bringing us circumstances that match that vibration. This is why it is so important to focus on what we want rather than what we don't want. When we focus on what we don't want, we are sending out a vibration that attracts more of what we don't want. Assuming that we already have what we want is a key component of manifestation. When we assume that we already have what we want, we are sending out a vibration that matches that desire. This vibration then attracts circumstances that match that desire. The universe responds to our assumptions and beliefs, so it is important to believe that what we want is already ours. The power of our imagination is where the real magic happens. When we imagine what we want, we create a mental image that matches the vibration of our desire. This mental image then sends out a vibration that attracts circumstances that match that desire. The more vividly we can imagine what we want, the more powerful our vibration becomes. So do not waste your time and energy fighting your circumstances in 3D. What you should do, however, is imagine what you want and assume that it is done. Because it's in your imagination and assumption that the real power it is. Assume right now that you have your desire. Assume that you are already what you want, and you and your God self within will manifest what you are assuming to be true. I hope I was able to deliver a good analysis of this concept by Neville Goddard. And of course, this doesn't mean we agree with every single thing he said or believed in, because in the end, everyone will form his or her own opinion, and that is why we are analyzing and discussing his ideas and methods to fully understand his approach and general ideas, as he was a great teacher and inspired millions of people around the world. If you want to share your opinion, comment down below this video, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it and press the bell icon for more interesting, informative, and helpful videos on manifestation. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.